tell y'all this shit anyway. You know, talking about the youngster X from Florida who got killed, 20 years old, man. Had a lot of fans, created a big fan base in the industry, but a lot of people didn't like it, you know. But all of a sudden, when he passed, you hear all these top industry people talk about how he inspired him. I mean, why y'all didn't get no records with him? Why y'all didn't tell us to this man why he was alive? That's what I mean by phone. My condolences goes out to his family. I mean, if you're gonna wait till the man died, you should just didn't say nothing because it's phony. To be honest with you, my next movement is called Let Hip Hop Live. I want to teach these youngsters how to live. We already told them how to get paid, so I'm gonna reach out to some of these OGs and say, man, let's get together and show these youngsters how to live and how to survive with money. You know what I'm saying? Get bread, stop all the beef, you'll live long. You know the truth hurt, but I'm gonna tell y'all this shit anyway.
This is Jhammaster J speaking, and let's get right to it. Now, initially, I wasn't really going to do a video like this, but I felt like it needed to be done. And I say this because I knew this was going to happen. I knew exactly what this was going to happen. For some people, I understood why they did what they did. For others, like, it just made me mad because I didn't know it would go to this extent. And I think I know why it's so ridiculous that y'all would do something like this. So, y'all know me. I don't clickbait at all. I don't get to the point later on. And I'm just going to start at the top. Obviously, y'all seen my X video. And I don't think I really mentioned DJ Akademiks all that much. But, you know, clearly this isn't going to be a video bashing him, because in my personal opinion, you know, you can tell, you know, obviously I'm not just a fan, but I'm also, you know, aspiring into social media just like he has. Everyone's trying to do what he is doing. Dom's life is included. Like I said, I briefly touched on, you know, the academic situation, and you already know from part of the video, if you've seen the X video, that, you know, X is dead. Let's just celebrate his life. We don't need to just start off the death by blaming people. You know what I mean? And clearly, it's unfortunate, but I knew it was going to happen, and this is what led to a whole bunch of stuff. This is what led to a whole bunch of BS. Now, let me start off by saying, the minute I saw, you know, an episode of Everyday Struggle and Akademiks talk about X, you know, trying to show love, I immediately said, right then and there, they're just gonna blame this dude. They're gonna blame this dude for X's death. Clearly, we've heard the witness explain the shit and explain something, so it had nothing to do with X's. So it had nothing to do with DJ Akademiks, but they're still going to blame this dude. Why? Because of what he is known for in that episode of Everyday Struggle. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So when I saw the video of Carcino, because I just want to see Carcino's take. That's it. I just want to see his take on X, like how he feels. I want to see him actually talk about things in the hood. And the first thing, or at least the earlier things that came into this guy's mouth is, this is what happens when Akademiks promotes this guy. And I'm just, you know, this is what happens when Akademiks promote the beef. And I said to myself, really, like, this is what you're doing now. You know, like the first thing that you're gonna do is come out the gate is diss Akademiks. I don't I literally watched a live stream of yours about the witnesses, and instead of actually talking about X, you made the whole 1 hour video about Akademiks. And I don't care that DJ Akademiks has a Twitch account talking for 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, God knows how long. That's his Twitch. I don't have a problem when you do something for 1 hour. You know what I mean? One thing I do know is for the entire, 2, 3, 4+ hours that he does his Twitch streams for, he's not talking about you, that's for sure. And I say that not disrespectfully to Carcino, but I say that in terms of this. Like, why are you making this about Akademiks? This is why I have an issue with your channel. I mean, obviously, your reactions would be, if you don't like it, don't follow, and that's understandable. Like, because I do enjoy some of the other videos you do. Like, I ignore the academic videos because I know what it's going to be about. I just scroll by it. It's like, yeah, I don't have time to hear him, talk about vice versa. But with the videos that aren't in the title about Akademiks, you still talk about him. You know what I mean? And sure, you could say, oh, I got more views with Beyonce and this, that, and third. Yeah, those videos got more views than the LeBron James video you talk about as well. So what are we trying to say here? What are we trying to accomplish here? That, Akademiks is not on your mind compared to all the other videos he do. And I'm not here to attack you, in terms of saying that, you saying that you just get things from other people that send you things, because I believe you. I do believe that people send you videos and you don't really want to do those videos. But also, I want to say that if you really don't want to do these videos, why don't you just make a video that says, I do not want to make any more DJ Academic videos. I'm not interested. Stop asking me. Because in my opinion, it would just be better for your sake. If you just tell them to stop. If you just tell them to stop because you're not interested in doing the video, I'm pretty sure they won't. That's just my opinion. If they do, just block them. That's how, because I feel like when, especially that day he got murdered, when you put Akademiks in there, I got annoyed because it's like, why are you doing this? And I know what people who defend Akademiks probably gonna say. Oh, well, it's because he's done this, he's done that, and he's promoted this, and he's promoted that. Let me reiterate something with you guys. Because clearly it doesn't make sense. Because y'all talk about, because when it comes to the academic situation, apparently it seems like he's the only one reporting this stuff. When XXXTentacion got murdered, it was a random robbery. Obviously, the witnesses confirmed that it was not Soulja Kid who committed the murder. Y'all probably not gonna believe him, but it wasn't. That's what I said on my last video. Y'all gotta be very careful when y'all coming up with these conspiracy theories and blaming people. And y'all, blaming people for a bunch of death. Which is why I have to disagree with Joe Budden on his podcast when he said if X dies, it'll be in his hand. It didn't die from anything Trippie Redd related. It didn't die from anything Migos related. And it didn't die from anything Rob Stone related, as Rob Stone branched out and, explained that they ended their beef. It had nothing related to do with them. So why are we still blaming Akademiks for something TMZ reported, which I will give Joe credit for calling them out too, but why are we blaming Akademiks for this? Okay, if Tekashi 6ix9ine dies, alright, I can understand throwing a rag in Akademiks' face, because, yeah, you know what I mean, even though I still disagree with that for my personal reasons, but we'll save that for when drama happens for Tekashi 6ix9ine. But for X had nothing to do with this. He had nothing to do with it. In my opinion, if X would have survived, Akademiks would still, if Akademiks would have still reposted that, it would have been something else. But you know what? Dom's life does the same exact thing that Akademiks does. And y'all can tell me he don't, but I see the videos. I see the YouTube videos. You know, you can't call me a liar on this. And this brings me to the post that you see in this video by an artist by the name of Skrilla. Collaborated with Ross, you know, the whole 9 yards. This made me want to do the video because I was very annoyed because, you know, when I saw Grizzy Hendrix do the video, you know, saying that, you know, does people care, I was like annoyed about it. You know, obviously he responded to me when I told him about the Joyner Lucas situation because I highly believe that Joyner Lucas ignored X, you know, wasn't really messing with X until he died. Now, you know, I've never heard an XXXTentacion post or tweet until he passed away, and it's like, you gotta be kidding me, you know what I mean? You know, X gave some love to Joyner Lucas, but, you know, Joyner Lucas just reposted it from what I can understand, and now he want to repost it when X is dead, and it's like, but no one's giving the energy to him. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's clearly fake. I know this type of guy. You know, people have the nerve to call Logic a cornball or fake. But then you see what Joyner Lucas is doing. But, you know, obviously, you know, Grizzy felt the way about X because Grizzy has been supporting X. Told him about his album. Even said he's not making a song. Until, you know, it was the right time, and that's respectful. Like I said, I respect all these people that I'm addressing here. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but he obviously felt like Akademiks was exploiting his death. You know, is Akademiks exploiting his death? I'll even go as far as say, you know, he has a right to, because he has been talking to him. Yeah, they fell out, and I think the accusation Carcino is saying that because Ak fell out, he tried to get Ak arrested because of a post of him, quote-unquote, play fighting with his cousin. You know what I mean? Carcino, where's the receipts? Seriously. That's me asking you that question. Where is the receipts as you are saying this? Because I can honestly tell you that, you know, just like you don't believe that the conversation with Drake happened even, you don't even believe that he was as honest with Drake as he says he is. I don't believe that Akademiks is really trying to put X in jail. I don't believe you when you say that. I think that's an outrageous proof. Y'all fans can try to tell me. I just don't believe it. I can't believe it. I won't believe it, to be honest with you. But that's just my thoughts on that. But back to Grizzy, you know, it's just like, do I believe X is exploiting him? Or Ak is exploiting X? Sure. You know, you could say that. But, to be honest with you, this guy's been his friend. You know what I mean? Ak has even said, he's even admitted that they never really got to patch things up. So it's not like Akademiks, you know, is lying about it like we made up. You know, he literally just said, you know, we never got to truly pack things up, and I regret that. So after Akademiks and X's relationship was pretty much, you know, unresolved, I haven't really seen an XXXTentacion post from Akademiks too much, all that much, in my opinion. Leading up to his death, leading up to his death this year, I have not seen that. And if I have seen a post from Akademiks, it was probably just newsworthy posts like the Spotify stuff and all that nonsense. That was it. Now, with that being said, you know, I saw, you know, Grizzly said what he said, and I was like, alright, whatever. But then when I saw Skrilla did this is where I got annoyed. Because this is where I said, you know what, I'm going to do a video. Because I personally feel like that is the most ridiculous post that I've ever seen anybody, any rapper, any social media personality, any guy on the radio, you know, with E-Bro over here calling Akademiks, you know, over here calling Akademiks Akadummy, you know what I mean? I ought to call you E-Bro, E-Bozo, you know what I mean? Because you're a fucking clown on Hot 97 these days, you know? anyone, like anyone, making a post like this, you are a clown. You're the clown that you're calling Akademiks. That's for sure. You want to call Akademiks a bozo and a clown, including you, Maul, from Joe Budden's podcast. Like, y'all are just as y'all clowning right now because y'all sound ridiculous, especially this guy here. You know, I feel like, and that's as disrespectful as I can get. I have to take that back. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I think it's very foolish to just do something like this, because I think, in my opinion, you know, like, who are you to speak on these things? Who are you? You know, y'all the same rappers that be like, who's Akademiks to speak on blah 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 blah. Well, who are you to do these things that he's speaking on? Yeah, like, we can't just say Akademiks is being irresponsible by reporting a bunch of nonsense when y'all are doing the nonsense. You know, it's kind of a two-way street here, people. You can't have it both ways. I suggest you stop with the street stuff, and you know, and Akademiks won't. And you know what? I'm not even gonna say Akademiks is not at fault, but you know what? I can't. You know, it's 50-50 on both sides. Really? Yeah, Akademiks maybe should be more hip hop, and you know, he shouldn't really post too much street stuff. But you know what? After Vic Mensa said what he said to Akademiks, I disagreed with his tone, but I understood what he said. You know, he felt like, you know, G Herbo too. He felt like Ak had no right to talk about the Chicago situation. And you know what Akademiks did? He stopped. You know, Carcino can call it him buckling down. I call it him finally being respectful enough to understand what he did was wrong, and, you know, stopping, like, just chilling and just be like, no, okay, I'm not going to report anymore. I'm not going to disrespect some of the people. I feel like it's wrong. And he stopped. And no one still gave him credit. Y'all still mad at him for that. You know what I mean? And for you Florida dudes, you know, especially you, Skrilla, to just say, oh, he's banned. He didn't even say he was banned from Florida. He said he was banned from Broward and Miami and Dade. First and foremost, who are you guys to tell people that they're banned from somewhere? You're banned. Don't come here. Don't come here. Especially some of the people. Y'all sound even goofier in the comments section, talking about he's banned from Philly. He's banned from Texas. He's banned. Oh. Okay, so y'all border patrol. Okay, y'all here playing border patrol. Now, is that it? Is that it? Well, Nipsey told him, Masoni told him. I hate it when they tell me. You know what Nipsey also did? Yeah, Nipsey did tell DJ Akademiks about what he didn't appreciate. But you know what? Nipsey, unlike you guys, were actual grown men, it was like, okay, let's just get on the phone with Akademiks and just say, you know what, it's wrong. I'm wrong. You know, they talked it over, and they obviously resolved their issues to where they don't attack each other, and I think that is classy. You know, X, yeah, that guy, you know, he went at Akademiks for what he said about some people in Chicago. Actually had a conversation with them, and they're like, you know what, maybe I was doing too much. Yes, X himself. So, you know, for all you rappers out here telling people, oh, he can't come here, telling he can't come there, like, it's very interesting that only hip-hop, black people aren't allowed to come to certain cities. Like, that's disgusting, you know what I mean? I find that very disgusting. I don't care if this is the streets. I don't care if this is hip-hop. That's very disgusting. You know what I mean? Because where are all y'all to criticize Zach TV for making these reports? And you know what? I believe it was All Culture Hip Hop who spoke on it and said, you know, y'all can blame Zach TV for reporting this stuff, but you know what? Y'all were doing this shit. And then, and thinking about Zach TV got me to this title of this YouTube video, and it really got me to say, you know what? You're right. Akademiks is banned. from Florida, from Texas, from wherever the hell y'all. He's banned in his own state. You know? Right? Let's ban academics. But let's not tell him that. Let's hope when DJ Akademiks come around the state, he gets hurt, he gets assaulted, you know, he gets harmed, right? Y'all want to harm him. Like, oh, his day will come where he gets harmed. Can someone hurt this dude? Yeah, Grizzy, I saw that comment. Can someone hurt this dude? Okay, yeah, let's have that. You know what? I'm going to take it even further from this caption. I hope DJ Akademiks get killed. I hope DJ Akademiks gets killed. Like, I hope they shoot him. I hope y'all robbed him like X. I hope y'all shoot him. I hope y'all really, you know what I mean? I hope he gets shot. I hope he gets shot. I hope he gets murdered. I really hope that DJ Akademiks get murdered. And here's why. Because I know for a fact that none of you guys who say this shit is going to have the same energy when this happens. Y'all can try, but for the most part, y'all ain't going to have the same energy. You too, Maul. I dare you, Maul, to go on Joe Budden's podcast and Akademiks dies and keep that same energy. Go ahead, call him a bozo. Call him all the stuff that you've been saying for a while. You too, Ebro. You know, keep that energy. Y'all, you know, Deez Amaris as well. Deez Amaro as well. Keep that energy. Keep that energy that y'all have. Because when this guy dies, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the same. His fans will ride, and his fans will ride the way X will ride for him. And y'all know that. Y'all can call his fans sheeple all y'all want, but that's many people call it XXX and Tosh Jones fans sheeple too. Y'all call it Tekashi 69 fans sheeple too. Like, the reason why I'm not throwing Joe under the bus is because he has been trying to tell Akademiks that he's trying to save his life. But for y'all to say that he's banned from hip-hop, he's not a part of hip-hop culture. You know, y'all don't promote positivity anyway, so who are y'all? And also, who are you guys to say he's not part of this culture? Because as long as other rappers that I see follow him, and other social medias I see follow him, who y'all follow, he ain't going nowhere. And it's a shame, because I think I've said this in the video. I've said defending Akademiks, and I'll say it again. If there's one thing that DJ Akademiks is guilty of, is guilty of doing things on his own. Is guilty of, you know, doing whatever it takes to get himself up. Do I agree with what he did? No. But you know what? It worked. He's where he is at in his career. And y'all came in hard on this man. So personally, y'all saying that y'all don't respect him, including Star, which, yeah, it sucks that Akademiks don't get respected. But then y'all weren't even supporting this dude. And then now all of a sudden, y'all don't respect him. It's very funny. All the radio heads, all the disc jockeys. Okay. Just remember, there's more than one DJ Akademiks out there who does the same shit that he does. That all you guys support, I want to point out. All you guys. And it's a shame, you know, that just because X died, it's DJ Akademiks' fault. Well, I disagree with Joe. I understood why Joe was saying what he said, but we let Paul Rosenberg slide. You know what I mean? We let all these people slide. And it's like we only in hip hop, or we can't come together and enjoy ourselves. And all you people who are mad at Akademiks, all of a sudden, rest in peace X, including Skrilla. I've never seen a post, or any support, or anyone doing music, like Master P said in the beginning of this video. Like, where were y'all to support this dude when he was alive? How come y'all ain't do no music with this dude? All y'all that's saying rest in peace, but no one's showing love with him while he was alive, ought to be ashamed of yourself. And then you gotta be definitely disappointed in yourself to attack Akademiks, and then all of a sudden showing love to X. Grizzly's excluded because he's been showing love to X. Grizzly, you're not in this situation. I'm not attacking you. I disagree with your video, but you're fine. But Skrilla, no, you ought to be disappointed in yourself. C-Strugs, you too, because I seen you like that vid. I seen you like that post. And Akademiks was showing love to you, and you kind of just, kind of disappointed. But either way, this Shake Master J signing off for the crotch grab.